Hey everyone, Ashley Yates here. I am a local realtor in the Castle Rock, Colorado area, and I'm going to be talking to you today about everything that you need to know before relocating to Castle Rock. Before I begin, go ahead and click subscribe. That way you get my weekly videos of the latest hotspots, my family exploring Colorado, and all the things that you need to know about Castle Rock. The good, the bad, and sometimes the not so pretty. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. So first, I'm just gonna go over some statistics about the Castle Rock area. So Castle Rock in the most recent census in 2020 had an estimated of about 73,000 people living in Castle Rock. And that is compared to in 1980, there was only 4,000 people. Recently, just this past week, Denver 7 News did a segment about Castle Rock and the amount of expansion and growth that is happening. And it is estimated that we are growing by 3 families every single day. I mean, that's exciting. Our city's booming and it's amazing. And we are estimated that by 2030, the year 2030, to have a population of about 130,000 people. All right, so I'm also gonna go over the demographics from the most recent census about the Castle Rock area. Demographic for Castle Rock is made up of 32% of people under the age of 19. So we've got a lot of young folk in our community. 34% are ages 20 to 44, 25% ages 45 to 64, and 9% are 65 and older. And if we take a look at the ethnicity in Castle Rock, it is 84% white, 11% Hispanic, 2% Asian, 2% Black, and 1% is other. And again, our estimated population is about 73,000, but we are growing rapidly. Let's talk about transportation. Okay, so the commute is estimated at about a 29-minute commute. That totally depends on where you are gonna be working, but the major airports are about 45 miles away. So you're looking at a 45 to 60-minute trip to either DIA or to Colorado Springs, depending which airline you use. And if we're looking at real estate, okay, it is estimated that the median home monthly owner cost is about $1,500, and the median monthly rent in Castle Rock is about $1,460. I have done my own research, and most 1-bedroom apartments are costing you about $1,400. If you are looking for something that is a 2 or 3 bedroom, you're going to be paying well over $2,000 a month for that rental. And the median value of owner occupied units right now, or this was actually back in 2020, was estimated at $391,000. I know the most recent information that I looked up was the median household for a single family home in the Castle Rock area is costing about $535,000. Okay, so that's a little bit above the national median for housing in the US. Castle Rock is gorgeous. We are conveniently located about 30 to 40 minutes from Denver, and also to 30 to 40 minutes from Colorado Springs. Okay, so we're sandwiched right in the middle. We have tons of trails, lots of hiking. The town has about 50 well-planned parks, all within Castle Rock. There is 87 miles of trails and also 6,000 acres of open space. So although it is a great suburban area with lots of housing and a fabulous downtown, there is still a lot of nature right outside our back door. If you are looking to get away from wildlife, Castle Rock or Colorado as a whole may not be for you. Even though we are a suburban area, we do have wildlife. We've got the coyotes, occasional mountain lion, bears, rattlesnakes, bunnies. You're gonna see deer crossing the road frequently. I absolutely love it, and so does my family, but if you don't want us to have all that, it may not be the place for you. We absolutely love the nature here in Castle Rock and feel super blessed to get to see these beautiful animals on a daily basis. Although many homes may not have swimming pools in Castle Rock, because we do get temperatures down in freezing in the winter and we do get snow, We have plenty of recreation centers within all of the communities here. So most of the rec centers have pools, the parks, and lots of fun things for families to do. And it's a very family-friendly and pup-friendly environment. There are a lot of dog-friendly restaurants and tons of parks for your furry little children as well as your kiddos. If you are a fan of Lifetime Fitness, we don't have one in Castle Rock. I do believe the closest Lifetime Fitness is going to be in Colorado Springs, so that is a bummer for my Lifetime Fitness fans. If you are looking for nightlife, Castle Rock has it. We are a small town, but yet we have so much to do. Our downtown Wilcox Square offers a lot of boutiques and shopping, small restaurants for wining and dining, and we do have a handful of bars for your night out that offer karaoke and live music. And it just really is a fun place that is walkable and a lot of great wining and dining and entertainment for you if that is something that you're looking for. Some of the things that can be found in the downtown Castle Rock area, or events I should say, would be the farmers markets. We have yoga in the park, movie nights. You are going to have the summer concert series that are at the amphitheater at Philip S. Miller Park. Outdoor movies, Wine Fest. There's an Oktoberfest in our downtown. We have the annual Ducky Derby hosted by the Rotary Club, and also the annual starlighting around the holidays. If you enjoy a good beer, Castle Rock has a handful of local craft brewers in our downtown area and just kind of sprinkled all throughout Castle Rock. We love taking friends and family on these brewery tours when they come to visit. So if you are a lover of a good brew, Castle Rock is a wonderful place to come and try craft beers and also some really great cocktails. So one of the things that we feel like is lacking in Castle Rock is pizza. If you are a pizza lover, the general consensus is that we need good pizza here in Castle Rock. I'm gonna throw out some restaurants that are great. Zebrachi's downtown has an amazing pizza. Perry's Pizza, and also Granelli's has been known to have a wonderful pie. All right, so if we talk about housing, the affordability in Castle Rock is higher than the national median, okay? But it is still gonna be more affordable than that of, say, California, okay? We've got a lower property tax here and also lower income tax. So the affordability as a whole compared to California is definitely cheaper, but we are gonna be a little bit higher than the national median. A positive with housing prices being a little bit higher is as we expand and with the growth, that is gonna be a positive thing if you do live in Castle Rock or buy a home, because your property value is going to increase. If you are looking for a place that doesn't have bad traffic, Castle Rock is great. You can get from one end of Castle Rock to the other within about 10 to 15 minutes. Of course, on the weekends, it's a little bit heavier because everyone is outside running errands and wanting to play, but it is nothing compared to the traffic in California. If you don't like roundabouts, they're all over Castle Rock, okay? So that's one of the things that drives me crazy. So be prepared for the occasional roundabout to and from one side of Castle Rock to the next. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the weather in Castle Rock. It is gorgeous. It is also a bit bipolar. So we do get 300 days of sunshine a year, which is amazing because it is always beautiful outside. But with that being said, you can have a great sunny day in the middle of July and have a thunderstorm in the afternoon. That is not uncommon in Colorado and in Castle Rock. The warmest month of the year is going to be July, with highs at about 86 and the average low of about 54 degrees. And our coldest month of the year is going to be in January, and that's where we're going to have an average temp about 45 degrees and a low of 15 degrees. Now you do acclimate, and we are a mile up at about 6,000 feet of elevation. So it doesn't seem as cold. I tell everyone that, but when it's 25 or 30 out, it's really not that bad. As far as precipitation and rain, we get an annual amount of rain, about 19 inches a year. And as far as snow goes, we're gonna get about 62 inches of snowfall a year, which isn't too bad. Depending on which side of the street you live on, typically we'll get a light snowstorm, and within a day or two, it has completely melted away because the sunshine is always out. Okay, so the workforce in Castle Rock, we are a well-educated workforce here with about 58% of households holding a bachelor's degree. 99% of people in Castle Rock have a high school education. So about 87% of the workforce has some sort of college or post-secondary education. And the median household income in Castle Rock is right at about $145,000. One thing that I think is really cool in Castle Rock is we do have the Colorado Early Colleges here. It's a high school. As a high school student, you can go to the Colorado Early Colleges and leave high school with your associate's degree, which is so amazing if you have a student that is motivated and really looking forward to accelerating their college education. If you move to Castle Rock and you love to shop, like myself, we have a ton of great retail offerings. We have all the big box stores that most cities do, and a lot of small family-owned businesses, okay? So it's really great. I love going downtown and shopping and supporting all the small boutiques, and going to places like the Barn and the Emporium, where we have local crafters and small businesses. If you're a fan of Trader Joe's, we don't have one here. Heartbroken. You gotta drive about 30 minutes into Littleton to get your goodies from the Trader Joe's, but we do have a Whole Foods, we have a Sprouts, Safeway, and the local King Soopers for all of your needs. One funny thing you may want to know about Castle Rock is you cannot find wine or liquor in the average grocery store. You can't pop into Target or Sprouts or Safeway and pick up a bottle of Merlot or a Jack Daniels. You're gonna have to go to Bubbles Liquor World, or the King Sooper does carry that, but you know, or also we like to support our small liquor stores and shop small for these items. In Castle Rock, we are part of the Douglas County school system, and we are lucky to have such great schools in Douglas County and some of the top rated schools in the area. So if you have children and are worried about their education, you don't need to worry. We have really great schools here. We have public schools and also charter schools, which are huge in the Castle Rock area. Castle Rock is really safe. It's a great place to start a family. I feel very comfortable letting my kids walk to the park. We have a low crime rate, and it's one of the reasons that really drew us to moving to the Castle Rock area. One thing that's pretty cool in Castle Rock is the food truck culture. There are a handful and even more of food trucks, from Euros to an egg truck, fish tacos, Mexican burgers, you name it, we've got it. And they have their schedules posted within the local Facebook groups, and they're just great. It's so nice to be able to drive 5 minutes up the road and grab an amazing taco from a food truck. So that's just something that I really love about the culture here in Castle Rock. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope that you learned everything you need to know about moving to Castle Rock before you move here. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And feel free to shoot me a text message or an email. I'm always here for you. And go ahead and leave a comment and tell me what your favorite part of today's video was. All right, everyone, thank you so much. Take care.